Way to 2007, it was a concert that was held in Durban celebrating 30 years of Stimela, and they are still with us. Isn't it amazing? I mean, they're a band that really needs no introduction. Afro-fusion, I think that's what you really can describe them, founded during the 1970s by the legendary Ray Phiri. One of their most famous songs in the ears of South Africans is Come To Me, which was the jingle of one of our local dramas, Zone 14. Stimela are going to be giving a performance this evening at the Birchwood, and that'll be happening at 8 o'clock this evening. Ray Phiri has agreed to stay on with me just to have a little bit of a chat and find out how he's doing. Ray, thank you for staying on. We really appreciate it.
It's fun. I enjoy that.
Good. I'm glad. We had to get our heads around that whole digital migration. It's a confusing thing, but I got a feeling we might have got our heads around it, I must say. Thanks to Sally.
I think it has something to do with understanding why you have to migrate to digital.
Yeah.
And it's such a challenge for a lot of people that don't have an understanding. I remember about 12 years ago, we were trying to bring a digital archive to South Africa, which was arts pages. So automatically, you would simply identify a song within 6 seconds.
Yeah.
The search engine was MPEG-7. So all that information is not forthcoming. A lot of people are missing.
We're missing out on a lot.
Because we are not digitalized.
Yeah, the rest of the world is digitalized. It needs to have. Listen, you're not here to talk about that.
Oh, that's true.
We're here to talk about
Talk
you.
music.
We're here to talk about you. We were busy chatting, and a lot of people have come and gone from Stimela. Obviously, I mean, it's been around for such a long time. But the four main guys, you're still there. You're
They're
all
still there.
there.
Jabu Sibumbe, Lloyd Lusa, Isaac Mchali. We call him Silver Fox because he's got a white beard. And then myself, we're the four founders of the band.
Yeah, and whenever you perform, do you all perform together?
Fortunately, some guys feel that let me pass on the baton to a younger guy, but he's still a member of the band. Stimela is more like an institution. We're getting younger musicians coming in, and they learn the craft. They can stay in or move out. As long as they love and respect the music, then they stay in.
Yeah. You told me something so interesting, and I want viewers to hear this, and I want you to elaborate on it. Your last album that you brought out was in 2010, and it was called Lifetime.
Yeah, a
Now,
lifetime.
my follow-up question, which is an obvious question, is when is the next album coming out? And your answer to me was no time soon. I'm not sure. I don't feel that I have much content to work with. I don't have any cause to write about.
Yeah.
Tell me about this. What do you mean by that?
As a social commentator, I feel it's my responsibility to expose the contradictions of society. Society can contradict itself in a lot of different ways. Like right now, with so many rights that we have, sometimes we abuse those rights and forget that the responsibility is to protect, serve, and enjoy those rights.
Yeah.
But now, when you say that my right, it is my right to just take a lick in the street, you are abusing those rights.
Absolutely.
Now, because the responsibility has gone out of the window. So I feel that now we don't have enough stories to tell, because the younger generation are the new heroes of today. But I have to watch them and see how best can I help them in songwriting or anything of that kind, or collaborate with them to add value to what they are doing, because there's a lot of good things coming out in the new music, except that the content might not be strong enough in terms of social commentary.
Yeah. Well, it's interesting. I respect your way of thinking. I really do, because such a brilliant musician, such an amazing, an amazing writer as well. I mean, you could put an album together by the end of this year without a shadow of a doubt. But I think there's more to it than that when it comes to you.
Yeah, the money part becomes a bonus.
Yeah.
A well-cooked meal is enjoyable. Everybody can eat a well-cooked meal. That's why even each and every performance, even up to now, we rehearse. We just don't go and do a performance, because our audience will respect them. We don't take them for granted.
Yeah.
And sometimes we'd like to come up with new ideas, like becoming a human jukebox. When we get into stage, then they can simply call the tune they want to hear, then we play it.
Yes.
So you have to know, you have to be good in your music.
Ray, we respect you and we thank you. And tonight is going to be a beautiful celebration
Birchwood.
of
Birchwood.
those amazing songs from Stimela. You're all going to be performing tonight, 8 o'clock, Birchwood.
Definitely.
Look forward to it. So contact Birchwood, as I mentioned earlier, if you can get some tickets. And if you're lucky enough to still get some tickets, go for it. You'll be one of the lucky few. All right, Ray Phiri, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.